They shot up an ICE facility in Dallas this morning. Good evening, guys, and welcome to today's tea you need to know before you hit the door. While you sip your cup of joe, or while you hit your blow. What? Ready, set, let's go! Donald Trump gave the UN a piece of his mind yesterday at the first day of the conference of the UN in New York, bitch. Speaking of the UN in New York, they interrupted some type of cyber attack that was supposed to knock out all of the communication in New York and surrounding areas yesterday, in lieu of the UN conference that they have in there. Jimmy Kimmel back, and he back with a vengeance. Even though ABC and Sinclair said they wouldn't fucking with that boy no more, he said, one, don't stop the show. He went on last night, and boy, was it interesting. He went on last night, and he had Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro was on with that boy last night, so if you haven't seen the Jimmy Kimmel show and his comeback after they kicked him off, bitch, is some tea you need to know. Go. I forgot to tell y'all, there was an active shooter in Augusta, Georgia at a mall yesterday. The rapture then came and went, and I'm still here. How about you? We are on the verge of a government shutdown, and Donald Trump had a meeting with the Democrats to kind of stop it, but he canceled it because the Republicans told him, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I don't know if I told y'all this, but Donald Trump blamed autism on Tylenol, but Tylenol companies and doctors and physicians all around the world coming out saying, don't listen to that nigga. Did I tell y'all that Tom Holman, the dude from Spider-Man, was doing a stunt and bust his head to the white meat? Y'all heard about the magistrate in South Carolina that was abusing little kids. He said, even if you ever left your child alone with a kid for this man alone with your child for 1 second, 1 minute, call the police now. Bro, the story ain't even going, but apparently there was a roller coaster death. So updated T on the shooter at the ICE facility. So apparently a gunman shot down into an alley of an ICE facility, like from a sniper position. Apparently he offed himself, but let me see if there's some more tea. Hold on. So the ICE officers was moving the detainees, and so the detainees they got popped and they wounded, but some officers got hit too. Tuck got knocked, bitch. Then they say the boy killed himself on the rooftop. They found the body of the shooter on the rooftop dead from a gun. A self-inflicted gun wound. Why would he off himself? Like, what's going on right now? Because of this, they are trying to figure out why this boy did this. They trying to figure out if he was targeting the detainees or the ICE agents, because they want to know if this is a targeted attack on ICE, babe. The United Nations is still in General Assembly, but I ain't got time to watch today because I'm busy, bitch. Ted Cruz then turned on DJT. That's what it seemed like to me. Oh, and Donald Trump, fish grease hot because Jimmy Kimmel back on TV. I know he got up there. I know he put something on Truth Social. I don't know if I'm going to go find it for y'all and put it in here, but I do know he did have something to fucking say about that. That boy is letting everybody have it. Everybody have it. He giving everybody the business. Did I tell y'all that Tom Holman was, not convicted? They alleged him of taking $50,000 and bribes, telling people he was going to be able to put them on when he got in the office. But when asked about it, the White House was like, he never did that. That ain't happened. And they said this was a plot kicked up by the Biden administration. And this is something that people have been talking about, and I actually have noticed this. They said, where is Caroline Leavitt? Well, I think she's a little bit afraid right now because it's real. The streets is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. But they say she ain't been in the press lately. Press. KK don't need no press. KK ain't been getting no press, and they want to know why. The people is asking, well, Caroline, you're the reason for the world. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all that fucking Trump switched up on Russia. He said that Ukraine is in a place to take their shit back, and that the United States is going to help them. I guess maybe the UN going to help them too. I don't know the way he talked about the UN, but oh my God. Speaking of things to worry about, there's a storm coming. Well, it's not coming here. There's a hurricane or something like that. But it should be hitting now, but it's going in the opposite direction. But it's going to affect the East Coast in that it has some it'll cause a crazy wave surge on the East Coast. So North Carolina specifically. So there's that.
Bro, I'm looking at the evidence. I'm about to make an uncut. That's all I'm going to say. Because this will probably get me kicked off of what I got to say. Probably going to get me kicked off of this page. So, with that, I got a meeting. So, I want to get this to y'all. This the tea y'all need to know, ho. Because it's crazy. All right.